There, from where you live.
Well, in the state weather history, we had widespread damaging straight line winds. Fast-moving squall line of storms passed in the viewing area between 7:20 and 8:35 in the evening. Winds gusting as high as 75 miles an hour. No tornadoes in the viewing area, but we did have a couple tornadoes up in Lake County. One of those is pretty significant, with an F3 status designated by the National Weather Service survey team. Now you can see the pattern already coming together. This is a huge dome of heat. We call it an upper ridge, and storm clusters are firing on the periphery of it, whereas closer to our area, notice a few little pops down here in Tennessee. That's pretty much going to be the regime right through Tuesday. Severe storm clusters north of here, a lot of heat, a lot of humidity, and you can't rule out a couple little pops of storms every now and then over that several-day period. Dry, hot, humid tomorrow as the heat really starts to come in. Hot, humid weather through the weekend and early next week. And then a few widely scattered storms Saturday, Sunday, Monday into Tuesday, mainly in the afternoon and evening. Next chance of any widespread storms, though, would tend to be on Wednesday, afternoon, evening. We may have a line of storms with better dynamics overhead and also a cold front. So we'll watch for a severe threat with mainly straight line winds and then briefly cooler for about 2 or 3 days. So after near 65 tonight, tomorrow will be pretty close to 90 degrees, 90 Lafayette, 91 Fowler, 89 Frankfort, and 89 at Rochester. Now, the red line on this graph, that's the actual air temperature. So at noon, for example, it's going to be 84 degrees. It'll be 87 at 2, 90 at 4, 90 at 6. But the number above that, this one here, that's the heat index. It'll feel like 91 at 2, feel like 95 at 4, and feel like 94 degrees at 6 p.m. And still hot on Saturday, 92 Lafayette, Romney, 93 degrees at Pine Village, and about 90 Logansport. Heat indices upper 90s to near 100. Tonight we're fine, just perhaps a few passing clouds here and there. Now this is 1:30 tomorrow. Few clouds around again in that little ring of fire pattern, a little line of storms up towards Chicago that will miss our area. Tomorrow night we're fine as well. That's 6:30. And finally Saturday morning, storms well north of the area, southern Michigan up towards Chicago, but we still look good here until afternoon. A few little pops, random storms popping in the heating of the day. That's about 3:40 in the afternoon. They fade away in the evening, and it'll be the same process on Sunday. A few widely scattered storms, but the main organized storms, severe winds north of here, they're going to be really spotty and disorganized here, but this is Wednesday. The jet starts to dip in, and we have to watch for perhaps a damaging straight line wind threat with a line of storms. And notice what that will do to the humidity. Again, dew points in the 70s. It's very tropical, very uncomfortable. But notice by next Thursday, we drop from 75 to 61, a sign of a little front coming through and making it feel just a little bit better. But hey, we got 6 days of 90 or greater on the way. The best chance of rain over the next 7 days on next Wednesday, but that 83 looks good Thursday, but that cool down probably will only last 2 or 3 days.
All right, yeah, you've given us our first heat wave of the year,
There
haven't
you go,
you?
yeah.
All right, Chad, thanks.
Okay.
Chad, thank you. Still to come on News 18 at 5, the Purdue Fire Department joined multiple crews